What's up, boys? Welcome to part 3 of my 3-5-2 tactics guide. In today's video, we're going to have a look at build-up play. More specifically, how best to play out from your goalkeeper to optimize space and chance creation. Boys, let's get stuck into it. So here we have 3-5-2. Goalkeeper has the ball. It's a goal kick. Maybe he just made a save. What do we do? First of all, react. You got to be quick. Second, the keeper has the ball. You got to know, all right, left centre back out here. Not on the wing, not in the box calling for an next pass because you want to get in the ball. You're chilling out here. Centre back, you're dropping in inside the box. Don't stay in the middle. Go to the half space. You're either going to go here or you're going to go here, but don't go in the middle. The reason is you're creating space. You're opening up kind of angles for passes into this area. Or if you're going to the right hand side, you're opening up angles for passes into this area. So keep to one side, right centre back, out you go here. Wide mids, do not come back. You don't need to be here. The left centre back is getting the ball. This is his area. Get out of it. You're going to be a passing option for him. You're no good to him if you're 5 yards away. Chill out, up around here. You don't have to be up by the halfway line. You don't have to be fucking running all the way back here trying to look for that long stupid pass. Just stay in this little area. What I would suggest is be kind of 10 yards further ahead than where you want to be. So if the left centre back gets the ball and he doesn't have an easy pass on, if you dash 10 yards towards him, you're in the perfect spot to get the ball. If you're already here, you're marked. You drop 10 yards towards him, you're on top of him, you're going nowhere. So hold this little space just here. Same for the right mid, hold this space. LDM and RDM, when the goalkeeper has the ball, don't drop so deep that you're past their first line of press. We want to break lines. These centre backs are going to break the first pressing line, which is normally maybe the two strikers in the cam. Take up your position between the opposition CDMs, which will be around here. Sometimes they might press up and shut you down, but just don't drop too deep. You're holding up these positions. Any movement you make is going to be laterally, is that the word? Sideways. Any movement you make, you got to move sideways, not up and down. It's left and right, always left and right. Cam, you're looking for these little gaps. So you're looking where the centre backs are, and you're going to take those positions in between the two centre backs depending on which way the ball is flowing. Strikers, don't stand on the last man. When the keeper has the ball, don't start bombing down here going, oh, big one over the top, go on, play them in. First off, your entire team has dropped deep. They're looking for it to play out from the back. So first of all, it's a 50-50. When it's played along here, you might be open, but the centre back has loads of time to get across to you to shut that down. And even if you do get it, as I said, 50-50 chance whether you do or not, you've done a lot of work to do. The rest of the team are nowhere near you. They all have to catch up. You might have one striker maybe next to you who's going to be marked out. It's not ideal. Let's not go for that. Keeper always going short. Into the middle centre back is the safest bet. He's inside the box. If it's a goal kick, the opposition can't get out to you. From here, middle centre back, you're just looking for these balls out to the wide players. If you're against a weak team that doesn't know how to press properly, these guys are going to be open and you can play it into them as your first priority. But 85% of the time, especially in competitive pro clubs, these guys are marked out of the game. They're not going to be open. If they get it, they're just going to ping it back to you straight away. Let's look for these wide centre backs and open up the pitch. Again, if this guy is staying high and this guy hasn't dropped too deep, this left centre back is going to have time. Because one striker is going to be on him. The other striker is either going to be up here or he's going to be on the right centre back. Either way, one of them is going to be open. The cam's going to chill here and shut down these CDM. Once the left centre back gets the ball, his first pass always inside. Always, always, always. Don't look for these stupid balls long down the line. Left mid, you can make that run. Pull the marker away. Like, be aware that I want to give him space so that he can play that pass in here. You shouldn't be thinking, oh, how can I get in the ball? How can I get in the ball? I'll move in here. If you come narrow, you're blocking off any passes he has coming into this area because their marker's going to come with you. Left striker, maybe Cam has come across. No good. Hug the touchline, nice and wide. Fuck off down the line if you need to. Don't look for it, but all you're doing is just taking a marker away, so left centre back has all the time in the world to pick this inside pass out. Once that pass goes to the LDM, if left mid hasn't made his move, now's your time to make it. As it's come inside, LDM wants to play that ball out wide. You got to make that run. Now, you don't have to bomb in behind, but just get ahead of your fullback because most teams are going to press up tight. So it's in here, they're pressing you tight. It's popped in here. You can get the jump on the opposition wide mid and get him behind him, get a nice little triangle, and we're good to go. The next phase, left mids, sometimes it can be too safe and they're like, oh, and they go back to the left centre back. Avoid that. Your two main passing options are Mr. Cam and the CDM. The CDM is your safe option. Your Cam is a progressive one. If you have space, let's bring the forward. Carry the ball forward a bit. If I can actually click on it. Yeah, it says these areas, left strikers pushed up, right strikers pushed up. Cam is in here. Maybe your strikers are shouting at you over the top. Just fucking ignore them. LDM, now this is the same on both wings, by the way. I'm just taking the left side as the example. LDM, you're always the safe pass. Always, always, always. Left centre back, you can kind of creep up a little bit with your back line. One note with the back line, when the ball is in this kind of middle third and obviously your defensive third, you don't pass the ball off and then decide, all right, let's fucking push up, boys. Up. When you're in possession, you want to make the pitch as big as possible. Out of possession, you want to make it small. You want to congest it and constrict opponents' areas where they can move. But in possession, don't be bombing forward. Chill out. Chill. You don't have to sprint to the halfway line. Just kind of chill out here. Keep an eye on where your CDMs are and give them a bit of space. Don't be right up on top of it. So left mid, he has the ball. We've progressed another little bit. Striker's asking for it in behind. Maybe you can get a cheeky triangle. The most common that you see happen is this left striker will pull wide and LM's like, oh, that's a lovely easy pass. Perfect. Avoid that. It's going nowhere. It's asking too much of the left striker. It's an ego move because the left striker is going to be like, oh yes, I'll dribble past 3 players and I'll play a next pass and lovely, lovely, lovely. Against a good team, that's not happening. So just don't do it. You can dummy it and kind of make a run, then come back. Maybe you're getting it and he plays it into you. Just make sure your number one priority is just get it back. Give it back to him, we recycle and we reset. The main pass we want is the left mid playing a little square ball into the cam. That's the ball we want all day long. We'll probably be further up the pitch. The perfect scenario is left mid gets the ball, he's pinging into the cam, cam's on the half turn, and now he has options. The left striker's away, right striker's away. The right mid is advanced with the play, but some right mids they might bomb into the box, or the right mids they kind of chill out here. What you do, it's kind of personal preference and whether you're chasing a goal or not and so on and so forth. The left mid, square ball into the cam, he's on the half turn. You can look up, left mid's away looking for the 1-2. Left striker's looking for a cheeky ball in here. Maybe the right striker's dropping deep. Maybe he's running in behind. All depends on what the opposition defense is doing. The whole point of the build-up play is pretty much get a square ball into your cam. So he's picking it up in these areas. From here you're dangerous. As I said, you can play the 1-2. If he's not tracked, little ball in here, all of a sudden he can run at the middle, at the centre backs, maybe pull one of them out, free up this left striker. If he tracks the run, then great. You can make a little dribble out to the left here, maybe look for an L1 R1 triangle into this area. Wonderful. The other option for the left mid, maybe the cam isn't on and you're looking for a recycle. So you're like, okay, I can't advance here, that's not on, that's not on. Don't force it, don't cross it, don't do stupid shit and try and dribble. Come back to your LDM who's chilling out, loads of space, at least he should be. Make sure he makes space. Often again, once he plays this recycle, the LDM will think, oh, it's very obvious to play it across here, so I'll try and be clever and come back in the same way. Don't do that. Sometimes the obvious thing is the right thing. So all the opposition have pushed across into this part of the pitch. This right mid is chilling, everyone's ignoring him. Use your RDM and then pop it over to the right hand side and we continue from there. Right mid is in loads of space. You might have an isolation moment with a centre back where you can dribble at him. Whatever, look for that switch. If it's getting congested, everyone's marked up, let's get it over to the other side of the pitch. While all this is going on, so left mid has the ball at this stage, left centre. They've all pushed right up the halfway line and they're chilling. They're happy. But they need to pay attention. If this pass comes back to the left defensive mid, straight away you're dropping 10 yards. Drop, 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 create space. If there's strikers around this area, they'll generally try and pick up the RDM. So the LDM will look for the switch, but if not, they have this option here. They can go back to the centre backs, they can pass it around, and we can continue to play from there. If they're too far up, the strikers who are trying to close down this midfielder here, they can now close down the midfielder and close down the centre backs at the same time. You might get a bit stuck, you might lose possession, it's just sloppy. So once this recycle happens, you're dropping. You're dropping, you're dropping, you're dropping. Now you don't have to go too far back, but just so you're in space, you might even pull the strikers off this RDM and give them space. If they don't, you're free. Keep a safe pass and continue from there. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you build up from the back in 3-5-2, or at least how I think you should do it. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Take care, guys. Have a good one.